Due to the high volatility and a significant number of changes in the crypto market, the new investors interested in the way this market works turn to reputable forums for some help. Most people have heard about the Reddit forum, and it is a place for exchanging opinions, giving advice, or simply getting a better idea of the direction new investors should go. There's a subreddit forum called Wall Street Bets, and it is creating quite a buzz. There's also a Wall Street Bets app that some people say will shake up the Wall Street finances as we know them. The new entrepreneurs are simply seizing the chance to blend together the crypto market and the traditional stocks. What we have noticed is the tendency of opening up to some new ways of doing business. Now, let's dive into more details about the cryptocurrency ranking high among the Wall Street Bets crypto members. Number 1, Ethereum. There are only 2 must-own cryptocurrencies for investors dipping their toes into digital currencies, Bitcoin and Ether. Although it's known colloquially as Ethereum, that's actually the name of the popular blockchain network and not the network's native cryptocurrency. The Ethereum blockchain essentially introduced decentralized finance, or DeFi, to the world and has advantages over other DeFi platforms due to its wide adoption and devoted pool of developers. Ethereum is one of the go-to chains for non-fungible tokens, altcoin issuance, and blockchain-based games. The medium-term catalyst for ETH is something called the Merge, an event that will switch Ethereum from the less scalable, more expensive, and more energy-inefficient proof-of-work algorithm to the less problematic proof-of-stake mechanism. Although the exact date of the merge is unknown, the general expectation is that it should happen sometime this year, and a recent CoinShares report shows more than 6 straight weeks of investor inflows into Ether-based investment products. Number 2, Bitcoin. It's probably a good idea for every cryptocurrency investor to have some exposure to Bitcoin, which is far and away the largest crypto by market cap and also the first cryptocurrency. Like the rest of the market, Bitcoin has been hammered since hitting all-time highs around $69,000 in November, currently trading at about a third of that price, right around the $23,000 level. Sometimes referred to as digital gold, Bitcoin has appeal in its rules-based limit on its maximum supply. There can only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, and its lack of connection to a central bank or government that can print money at will. BTC's history is full of precipitous drops and epic rallies, so long-term investors shouldn't be spooked by its current bear market. Arguably one of the bigger catalysts for Bitcoin is if more S&P 500 companies follow Tesla's decision in 2021 to add Bitcoin to its balance sheet. Number 3, Solana. Solana burst onto the scene in 2021, beginning the year in obscurity and emerging as a top 10 cryptocurrency, at least by market cap, by the end of the year. But its meteoric rise has been rivaled only by its swift decline, as SOL plunged from highs of $260 in November to lows around $26 in 2022. The good news: Solana is still a top 10 cryptocurrency, and it has its own blockchain, which means it doesn't have to rely on another network's design and limitations. The longer Ethereum takes to complete the merge, the more Solana, an Ethereum competitor with decentralized apps and DeFi products of its own, should benefit. At its current trading range around $40, SOL price is up more than 50% from its 2022 lows. Number 4, Avalanche. Crypto isn't a winner-take-all market, so there's room for others in DeFi besides Ethereum and Solana, and that's why Avalanche looks like one of the best long-term cryptocurrencies to buy. AVAX is up more than 6-fold since its public debut in 2019 at about $4, and it's one of the few cryptos whose price is actually higher today than it was a year ago. Alpha Labs, which develops and supports the Avalanche ecosystem, has big plans for Avalanche. We view a world where everyone who's doing anything is going to have some version of their own blockchain, building their own thing, said Patrick O'Grady, head of engineering for Alpha Labs. Avalanche is starting to enable this vision through a new feature called subnets. We think over the next 5 years we're going to be the AWS of crypto. Instead of deploying a program on an AWS web server, instead you'll deploy your blockchain on top of Avalanche, O'Grady said. Number 5, Binance Coin. Binance Coin is the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, excluding stablecoins, behind Bitcoin and Ether. At the time of this writing, its market cap stands at about $54 billion. BNB is the native token of Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange. Trading data from Mach 9 shows a snapshot of its market dominance. Trailing 24-hour trading volume was $13.4 billion on Binance, dwarfing its nearest mainstream competitor, Coinbase Global Incorporated, which had volume of $1.9 billion. Binance is a global player in the crypto space, with a lot of irons in the fire when it comes to blockchain and DeFi. BNB is arguably the strongest current contender to emerge as an out blue-chip crypto in the same category as Bitcoin and Ether. Number 6. Tron. As far as cryptocurrencies go, Tron is older than a number of others on this list, debuting just 2 years after Ether in 2017. Since then, Tron has stood the test of time, relatively speaking, emerging as a top 15 cryptocurrency with a $6 billion market cap. Aside from that, its mission is one that should resonate for the long term. Tron aims to reward content creators directly for their intellectual labor with TRX tokens, cutting out the centralized middlemen of the world like YouTube, Spotify Technology SA, Spot and the Apple Inc., Apple App Store. Also, transactions incur no fees. Number 7. Cosmos. Last and least as measured by market cap. On this list of 7 of the best cryptos to buy is Cosmos, a top 25 token with a market value of about $3.2 billion. The fact that Cosmos would nearly be a small cap stock if it were a public company, and that it's in the upper echelon of crypto projects underscores how nascent this asset class is. That said, Cosmos' aspirations are anything but small. It seeks to solve some of the most fundamental problems in cryptocurrency, including the fragmentation of different blockchains, the complexity of software development, and the difficulty of scalability. Succeeding on any one of these 3 aims should help to dramatically increase mainstream adoption, especially the ability for different blockchains to communicate with one another through something like Cosmos. Cosmos is a proof-of-stake system, with Atom tokens earned through staking. Atom tokens also double as governance tokens. Run a quick online search, and you'll find dozens of recommendations for how to invest in cryptocurrency. In choosing the top 8 picks, the following factors were considered. Longevity. How long has the cryptocurrency been around? New cryptocurrencies aren't immediately ruled out, but having historical data for comparison helps you see how a company has performed up until now. Track record. How has the company performed during its years in business? If you see stability in prices, that's a good sign. If you notice that the cryptocurrency is gaining traction and becoming more valuable with time, that's even better. Adoption rate. How many people are investing in the cryptocurrency you're considering? When you see a high level of adoption, that means the cryptocurrency has better liquidity.